Good afternoon from here, East Africa, Kenya, Nyabuhansi village. I hope that you are doing very good, and I'm on my way to the shopping center, Nyabuhansi shopping center, a little bit. I want to buy some braids so I can come and do Kimberly's hair by myself. Yes, you have to do things different, guys. And I hope you're doing very wonderful this moment, and I'm happy for everybody who has joined this video or who is watching this video at this time, because now you are taking me places, taking me to 2,000 subscribers. That is, and I'm very happy for it. I'm very happy because I'm moving, and the speed is just neutral. Thank you so much for coming each and every time to check on my videos. And so guys, whoever wanted to know the actual thing that happened at Joseph Cloudy, or at Cloudy Joseph, so that's how people knows him. Cloudy Joseph just lost the baby. Bibi means shosho. Shosho means grandma. Yes, and the grandma was laid to rest yesterday, and people were there. YouTubers, thank you so much for everybody who came there in support of our dear brother Cloudy Joseph, plus our own superior sister Min Howie. Yes, people democratized actually. Although you know not everybody could make it right there, and at other times you have just to get it in mind that in this village not everybody who gets to burial ceremonies, mostly other ceremonies like the wedding ceremonies and any good that there is no tear ceremony, you will just get them right there. But when it comes to weeping, when actually people who need you right there, you are nowhere to be seen. No problem about it. The king, I never saw the king, but I saw the driver. So the king never represented himself right there. I don't know if that's the nature. Maybe I'm behind the news. I don't know what's going on. Maybe that's how the subscribers told him. Because you know, other times you get to find that people are being generated their lives by the subscribers. Actually, it's the subscribers who tells them to wake up, maybe to wash the face and to do each and everything that can be needed in human nature. So guys, I had a conversation with one of my brother's wife. That's why I called. And I was saying, like, there are those people who are being controlled by their subscribers to do 1, 2, 3 things. And the reason maybe as to why we are not seeing other people attending the burials is actually that one person who controls them. But you know, today I might be with you and tomorrow I won't be there. And when you actually need me, that's when I won't be actually available. Because the way you are treating people is the way you will be treated too. So anyway, that was not my point today. Today I wanted to speak of something else, like something that has caught me. Not actually amazed, but I'm thinking of it. Like in the media sector that we are in, because most of the people have engaged in the social media act, and there are various things that one can put on air and others you just cannot do it. Because because of the pressure maybe from outside. Yes, and today I wanted actually to talk about that one thing when you feel like you can tell somebody what you are going through, but again you think of it in the other way, like maybe how will that person take me? Yeah, what if the things that I've shared with him or her gets to be heard out there? Like what if he does not make it to be a secret, that is? And when you think of coming to the social media now, that's when you get it, like you don't fit, because now everything you are going to air out there, everybody will be like questioning you. Everybody, not everybody, but some people will not like it, others will just help you. And let me go direct to the agenda. There is this thing that is happening today or these days, whereby you feel like you can share something to the public so you can be helped, or you can get, help comes in other ways, in many different ways. Like you can come to the public, that is the media sector, like to the social media platform, and you tell the whole world, because now when you are right there on the social media, you get to understand that things that are going to maybe say are actually to be heard, or to be told by, to be seen actually, or to be heard by most of the people from different parts of the world. And maybe when it gets to that moment, that's when people now are like, hey, I don't want to do this. They fear actually coming out and telling it loud. But deep down, you feel like you can come out and say whichever thing that is happening to you. You know what I mean? Because nowadays people are actually dying. And when you hear that someone has passed on, and he was actually a social media person, he was right there on YouTube giving you videos like we do here, and just tomorrow or a day after today, let me use myself as an example, I'm doing this video, but later on tomorrow you get to hear that Kate is not there, because nobody will stay here on earth forever. So today I'm doing this video, and tomorrow you get to hear that Kate is no more. Yes, an example. Everybody wants to live longer, God forbid. And people will be like, my fans now, my fans, that's the actual thing I want you to hear. My fans will be like, Kate was right there yesterday and he never mentioned anything. Kate never told us that he's undergoing a certain sickness, you see. And that's when now people just come and ask, hey, why is it that you cannot come out and tell it loud, speak it loud actually, and say that I'm passing or I'm going through such and such a thing, so kindly be of help, you see. But now the fear gets to people and they don't speak. But just a little, then you just hear like, hey, someone is not there. And remember, he or she was your fan, actually, your best friend, someone whom you know, yes. But deep down, that person never actually shared it with you that he or she is suffering from something else. And that's my focus today. Like, is it good, like for me, a person who does video, maybe some people knows me, or a lot of people knows me worldwide, that is, and I get to hear that, hey, Kate is suffering from this and this, Kate has gone because of this and this. So my focus, actually, let me go straight. Is it good for me to come out clean? Like, I should not hide anything from anybody. I should just bring everything on the table. Like I should put everything, no secret, no nothing. Yes, I should just say, hey, I'm Ketsigano, and today I'm here standing tall and saying this to the whole world. So whoever can feel like he can chip in, maybe in giving a comment or in anything, is welcome. Are we supposed to do that, or we should just be right there? There are things that are private, there are things that we cannot spill out. How is it going? Because as for me, I feel like we should be coming out clear and tell it all. That's how I'm feeling today. I just woke up and said there is no need of having secrets anymore. Because now the posture or the moment that we are in, you just wake up and hear that someone has actually gone, and you never expected of anything else, like being sick. You are with that person somewhere, maybe at the ceremony, or you met somewhere, but now tomorrow or that same day you get to hear that person is no longer there. And the reason behind that is because he never came out to say it. He never came out and speak his or her mind. He was right there hiding things because he felt the disease is private. I'm speaking of this because so many people are now dying, and when you get to hear the case behind it, or the reason as to why that person actually is not with us, is because of him being low. Forget about those people who are not on social media. I understand that. But to those who are the cameras, the pictures of the screen, you see, the YouTubers, the whoever, content creator, anybody, should we just be coming out clear so we can actually cut this mess up? It's eating people, and today I said, let me just come and ask you people, how are we going to do about it? Should we prioritize, like there are those private issues that we cannot discuss on the internet? And again, come to think of it, is there anything private actually nowadays? If it's diseases, it's something repeating itself. You are not the only person who is going maybe through that disease or through that trouble, anything that is making you feel uncomfortable. You're not the first one to go through it. You get it? And so when you're just out here, like you hiding things from us, and we are your fans, we are your fans, we need to know at least, not actually everything, but as for me today, I felt like we should know everything, because there is nothing to hide. There is nothing new. As I always say, things are out here to be repeated. If it's these clothes that I do say, there is nothing private. There is nothing that is meant for that one person. You see? So how are we going to do with this issue of people putting their lives in a private manner, and at the end of the day it's public, because that has no privacy? People will know someone is not there, someone has gone. So why should we actually remain silent? Because maybe, I think some of them feel like now the world will start judging me. But hey, nobody is God. Don't fear. Come and say it all. And maybe I can use myself as an example, because I am in that situation. Actually, I feel like, can I tell it out? And at that time I feel like, no, how will people judge me? How will people talk of me? How will people relate to me, who are related to me, feel it? Maybe they will be like, hey, now you're not doing a good thing, you've come out to expose our family. And there is nothing like family. It's someone's issue that is combined to be a family issue. It comes from that one source, that one person. So why should that person, or why should people actually say that is a private matter? And yet when the end comes, We suffer all. We are all on the table. So why actually, I even don't know how to put it, but whoever has mind has got me right. Which things are we going to speak to tell the world? Which things are we not going to be private on? And why? Why should we be private on a disease? You went for scanning, you got these 1 to 3 things, then you come remain silent. And when that moment comes, maybe the 11th hour, the last minute, actually, we just ask ourselves, but we never knew. Kate never told us anything. We don't know. But right away, I'm always telling you things, making videos, but I don't go to that point that maybe people would like to hear from me, actually. And I was saying, like, for me, there are those things that I have not put on the platform, but I feel like I can get them off. Yes, because maybe that time that I never wanted to talk, I was in another condition, you see. But right today, I feel like, hey, I've got that energy that I can come out and speak it loud, say it the way it is. No hiding of anything. Yes, that's how I'm feeling. And maybe to start with me, I will start saying them, because I never said them at that time, because I had not healed. When someone just come and say, hey, you know what? Yes, Kate is going through this and this, so hey Kate, can you come and let us know about something? Is it true? This and this and this? That moment I could not talk, but for now I can talk because I have healed. And this is why most of the time, let me use an accident, like someone has got an accident, you cannot just run there and start asking what happened, what this and this, and it can't happen. You just go hold the person, make the person feel like she or he has got someone to rely on. Yes, and with time that person will speak. Meanwhile, you have to do if it's an emergency, if the person actually was hurt so much, you take that person to the hospital without asking so much questions. Maybe the question that one can ask him or her is like, where do you feel so much pain, something like that, related to the condition, related to the health issues, and related to how you want that person to be treated. That's when you can just pop the question or pop the questions like, where do you feel pain, what happened. You cannot just ask the person right there from the accident area what happened. It won't sound better. Okay, for you it will be good, because now you will know what happened. It's a head-on collusion or anything, but for that person will feel like, hey, you could not ask me that one. You could ask me, like, where are you feeling this way, actually. That's what I mean. And so that is it. There are moments that maybe one cannot come openly and say, this is what I'm passing through. But for now, what I'm requesting, me as Kate, is that it's time we should just come out clean. We come out clear, and yes, we say how it is. If you are passing through something, or if you're actually not seeing something happening in your life in a good way, just come out and say, hey, I'm so and so, and this is what I'm passing through. Obvious, even if you come with a good story, or not a story, actually something that is original, something The truth, that is. Not stories. No, not cloud chasing, not nothing. I'm speaking of that real thing that is happening in people's lives. And now, you just come out clean and say, this is actually what I'm passing through. So guys, whoever feels like helping you will help. Yes, but these things of the last moment, yes, the last moment thing is actually getting us finished in this village. Finish. I'm speaking of this because there is a friend of mine who was a gospel singer, a gospel musician, a very nice friend of mine. The name is Betty Bayo, and it's sad that we lost her this same week. And I don't know why this year has actually gone with so much friends of mine, my best friends. My dad went this year. My person in the leadership sector has gone. Bibi has gone. And now my spiritual gospel musician has also gone, Betty Bayo. So this is not right. Actually, right now we need to come and speak everything out. We don't have to fear anymore, because my friend whom I'm talking of, who is Betty Bayo, actually, I don't know if it's time, or I don't know if it's the friends that we have, but I'm not blaming the friends, because it's you who is feeling the pain. So don't trust anybody to say you are pain out here. It's you who is feeling it. So you are supposed to come out and say the way it is. Don't rely on kids to come and maybe make a video. You come out, even if you are not on the social media platform. You have got those groups. You have your friends. You have the chamas. You have, at least at the church or any gathering, you just pop it right there. Whoever will be feeling like to listen to you and help, so be it. Because now we are losing people each and every day, people, because we don't speak. Actually, like the Betty Bayo story, it's very simple. Like, she was feeling some headaches, she felt like sleeping, even right there at the chamas that we had, she could just come at the chama, and when we are busy or doing some other things, because she was the treasurer actually, she could just come, and when it's time for her to do the actual thing that she was appointed for, she could just say, hey, I feel like sleeping, I feel some headache, so give me some time, I sleep a little bit. So after Betty Bayo has passed, it's now we are realizing, like, the time or the moment she used to say, I feel like sleeping, I'm sleepy, the head is aching, but not that much. So those were the symptoms. And right yesterday, but when we lost her because of the leukemia thing, blood cancer, yes. And there was no actual sign that could make us know she is suffering from blood cancer. No actual sign, actually. Just the last moment is when the head started bleeding inside. Mayani right there. So we knew at the last minute that she was suffering from leukemia, blood cancer, and that is it. So the symptoms that she used to tell us, I feel sleepy, I feel like I'm having some headaches. Those were the symptoms. But to the reality, we never took things serious. Just the way people say, hey, you know, that's how Kate behaves, so it's normal. You know how people just take it like it's normal. They don't take someone's word like in a heavy way. Everything is just normal, it's normal, it's normal. And the normal has come to abnormal now. It's us who are suffering. Yes. And now, to emphasize or to maybe finish this video, actually this is a painful thing, and maybe we should start speaking our mind. Put everything on the table. Let's not wait for the last minute. There are those people who just say it early, like my father said everything very early. Yes, very early. And he was right there to say, hey, don't even think of me. You know, you should just know your ways, because right, maybe tomorrow I want to be there. So we came to be in line of that. Even when he came to pass, he never left us like just that way, unaware. We were aware like our dad was this and this, and even the social media people knew our dad was somehow this and this, you know. So I'm trying like to enlighten the world. Maybe this is the time that we should come out clean and say everything openly, and anything that is being spoken should be taken with great potential, because you never know. Yes, you never know. And if you know something, just come and do it for that person. Let's not be like other hospitals. Yes, other people, like you can take someone there, patients right there, but that patient can never be transferred to another hospital unless you have paid the whole bill. And remember, I'm suffering inside. I'm very ill. I'm very ill, but you are just making me to stay right there because of the bill. Why? Maybe you should just hold one person right there and take the patient where to the next level. But don't just come holding people out here. And you know the disease is increasing. The more the minutes, the more the disease is maybe capturing the whole body. So why should you put me waiting? Is it because you are not human enough to just, that's just the humanity. You don't have any humanity in you. I'm going to die in your hands, and you know I could get help somewhere else. Why should you hold me right there? And this is a lesson, like never stay stagnant right there. And you know, some institutions are very crazy, like you can never just, the more you pressure them, the more now they will be like, okay, so it's you who is telling us what to do, and they will now do the unnecessary thing, you know. They will do some things that maybe even they can even inject you with something bad than the disease that you are holding. You know how people are. People don't have a good heart, others. And so we should always come out clean. So so maybe we should just speak of it at the right time, because now this waiting things is finishing us actually. So that was my agenda today, and let me know in the comment section if maybe you feel like we should be coming earlier, or we should be putting everything in the media industry, or in the media platform, like what you are going through, because as I said, there is nothing in you, so you don't fear, because the fear that you're having maybe is the killer that will just take you away, you know. It's actually that thing that is eating you. Maybe that thing that you are passing or you are going through, I am the solver. Do you get what I mean? So maybe we should also be friendly. When I tell you something, go to the direct situation, or go to where you know that that thing that I've told you can be solved straight. Yes, go to the exact point where I can be helped, you know. If there is no salt, just go to the shop and buy me salt, you know what I mean. actually, and that's how we are going to help each other out here in the world, because we were created to love each other. There is nobody, or others can feel like, hey, you should just go out of their lives, but actually we were created to live in a united way. So that was the agenda of today. Kindly let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Should everything be put right there on the media sector so people can just react at the first moment, or is there something that you cannot put out there? And maybe you can say, yes, there are things that someone cannot put out here because of how the public will judge you. But forget about the judgment. Can you put aside the judgment and just be real? Are we supposed to speak of everything that is happening, or are we supposed just to hide things? Let me know in the comment section. My name is Kate Sigano, and kindly see you in the next video. Thank you for subscribing, like, and sharing, and that's the big love that you can do for me right now when I'm alive. So see you then.